Don't know how much longer this scenario is going to last at this rate. Okay, think of my DC crew as ineffective as they are somewhere else. Oh, this is a whole attempt to blow up. This guy, though, he has to move. Here. Look. How aggressive are my... Oh, of course, now none of my guys are aggressive. However, will it be in range? Let's see. Don't have to pay particles, that doesn't matter. Have any roll? Oh, plenty of roll. I want to go the other direction. Okay, right above my nose. He's pretty toast. So this is gonna turret lasers. Check. Ship 3. It only has a roll of 1. Really? Not gonna be in range of anything? So pivot of 3. What do I want? C1D. Okay. C1D. What do I want to shoot at? All out of range, so and he has incoming missiles. It's too many incoming missiles to worry about, so Okay, let's see how this ends up. Let's see. Two ships in range of me. Range out of range. I don't want to be up. Let's even. Oh, 3 turret lasers they can shoot. Guess I'm going for point defense Sally. Two shield. Okay. So I have 15 points. $202 or 15 points. So that's 5 missiles with 3 points on them apiece.
Sorry, I'm spending a lot of time here, and it's completely silly.
I have no. Defensive fire. I have 3 points and 5 of your missiles.
Okay. Do you care which ones?
They're all the same.
Yeah. That's 3 dead on that one, I think.
Yep.
Well, those are hitting for you.
Oh, joy! Something went right just before my ship blows up.
Okay. Oh, and so right, that's all of your fire for this turn.
Yeah, all the other ships are out of range.
Okay.
Or the weapons were destroyed.
Yes, yes. Well, I noticed I was out of arc, and then I noticed that the weapon was gone anyway, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Okay. Anyway, so Yanshe at 001. 4 turret lasers needing 5s. So that's 3 points to the nose.
Go ahead.
Miss, and then 3 more points to the nose.
Okay.
And 3 more points to the nose.
Okay.
Then we have the missile.
Should have more
Sure.
than one. Oh, from this ship. Okay.
This guy only has 1 left. So let's see. I guess I'll roll the attack. It hits. You can roll your damper.
It's dampened.
It's dampened. Okay. That means my bait energy probably hits shields on a 6. So 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. So that is that guy. Blober has got the same thing basically. 4 lasers. Do you have any sand left?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So that's 2 points to location 2.
Okay.
Miss. Bounce. Miss. The 2 nukes. So the first one hits.
Dampened.
Second one hits.
Not dampened.
Okay, so raking 3. 7 points starting at location 3.
Okay, so 6 after armor. Is it right? You said raking 3?
Yep. So the first 3 points to location 3.
1 to SI.
Oh, sorry. There we are. Take 1.
Okay, go.
And the next 3 points are also location 3.
3 points to SI.
Take 3.
Ship go boom.
Okay.
Any other shots?
That is it.
Okay, I think we can just call the game here.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm down 2 ships.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if I try getting back in range of your big ship, your Misan gun will just tear me apart before I get close enough to shoot.
Yeah, likely. I'll get at
And
least
even
two
if I
shots off here, I think.
Yeah, even if I
Yeah.
do get close, even if you don't blow me up with the Misan gun, you still have enough missiles to really wreck my day.
Yep.
Yeah, this scenario is just really poorly designed. I mean, I designed it, so it's
So you can say that.
well, I don't feel bad about saying it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Part of the problem is I just want enough point value and not compare the actual capabilities of the ships.
Right.
Like all of your ships outgun mine at long range.
Yeah, that I think is true.
I mean,
'Cause
even your
you're right. You need to get in turret particle range.
And if I do that, I just get torn to shreds by things like your Bay Energies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even if I'm trying to get into range, it means my end of turn marker is getting close to you, so you're just like, oh, here's 8 missiles on a single ship. It's like, ah.
Right.
And now suddenly all my turret lasers that I know is like, okay, I'll get your sand off with it, are suddenly going towards point defense.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have more than enough sand to take care of the majority of the damage from the Bay particles, since to actually start hitting, I need to get to basically range 10 or less.
Yeah.
That's for the Bay
Yeah,
particle. Or the turret particle, I really need to get to range 5 or less.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's just too much of a gauntlet for me to run down to get there.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, as we talked about a little bit ago, that the Misan gun, even with it being a spinal mount, with the cooldown and everything, you took out an undamaged ship in one shot.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're terrifying for a reason, but it's still like,
oh yeah,
oh dear God. So yeah, all you have to do is just constantly drift backwards at this point. Having me run up to you because your max range is 25. With a
I killed my velocity, which was probably not the best move in retrospect, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I still though have to slow down and then start thrusting towards you, so you'll easily get probably 2 to 3 shots before I'm back in range.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll be more than enough to blow up my remaining 2 ships. And even if it didn't, again, your other ships are
undamaged, other than spending some sand. Yep.
Yeah, so it's so yeah. Plus, I don't know. It's just like frustrating trying to get through your sand, because it's like you don't have to spend any AP for anything like shooting a Misan gun. So you have 8 extra shield bubbles, which increases your density of your forward nose by what, 60%?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's so yeah, this is the wrong mixture of ships for this scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, point-wise, I think the Aslans actually slightly outpoint the Zoldani.
Do they? We've got the same crew, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think the Zoldani have some more points.
Let's see. You have 80. You have 100, 162.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the 44s are yours. Yeah. Okay. So very slightly. Yeah.
Yeah. So even though I technically outpoint you slightly, I am getting slaughtered.
Yeah. No, and you're right. It's the weapons mix.
Yeah.
And
so
how the ranges work out, but
that's why I'm kind of wondering if the new point cost spreadsheet changes those point values up. Because they actually break it down a lot more fine-grained in terms of how much damage you get in each different range band.
Right. And
So
was it taking the maneuverability into account before? Or?
I have no idea. All I know is Ken and Tao spent the last year and year and a half working on it.
Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out to help debug it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% sure what all this.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because the spinal mount with a pivot 4 is like, well, yeah, but unless you're doing weird yo-yoing tricks, which is hard to do with mode 2.
Yeah.
I know who I'm going to be shooting at, and they're going to be right in front of me.
Yeah, it's unless I happen to get lucky with now even with pivot 4, that's really it's 90 degrees different direction. So yeah, unless I get really lucky with my timing to get my ships in range while you're like on like on cooldown, you're facing the wrong way. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get me in arc pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
And no, just even discounting the Misan, let's see, turret energies go up to range 6, so that's not too much of a problem. Your Bay particles go up to range 16. You don't have so yeah, for this ship, the Spinal Misan gun is the biggie.
Right. I mean, it's a big glass cannon.
Yeah. Well, it's also super hard for smaller ships to take out.
Right.
Because you have so much hull you can shift that damage away to.
Yep.
That's my plan, was to try to put as much damage just to knock out that gun.
Absolutely. And you hit its component armor.
Well, surface armor plus, that's a lot of damage to try to knock that out, though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, other ships, your I have no clue how to pronounce those things. Your destroyers are they're not too bad compared to the Oslons.
Yeah.
Except you have but again, you have at range 12, you just outgun me.
Right. If you can. Right. And there's no way to hold the range longer, so you can shoot me from outside my range. And yeah,
technically, I have range 16, but it's so hard to dance in mode 2 within 4 hexes.
Yeah, exactly.
And now if I'm having my vector coming towards you, hey, have some missiles, which takes away a lot of my turret lasers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, it's it's a fairly interesting fight between those two ships, but when you're supporting the light cruiser, it's like, no, this mixture does not work.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, the destroyers are reasonable match at least, but
yeah. But yeah, we can safely say in the traveler groups, yes, the Misan gun is freaking terrifying.
Yes, it is.
Bay particles are pretty scary too if you can hit with them.
Yeah. That's always the range on everything else is so much shorter.
Uh-huh. Oh well. Onward and upward.